All right. Any pains or injuries before we start? Good? Good? All right. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information is on the bottom of the video. Today's class is Intermediate Advanced Lab. It is a level 2, level 3. Now, if you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether. Always be mindful that you're making some good decisions about your movement practice. All right, if you're tight around the hips, please elevate and sit upon a block. Otherwise, a comfortable cross-legged position. And let the palms face up. Fingers come to Jnana Mudra. Start to center the breath, letting your inhales even out with your exhales. Three ohms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing your thumbs into your heart, heart back into thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Apavitraha, Om Apavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyendraha, Bihyendraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes and let the palms face up. Fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side, elongating through the left side of the neck. And the chin toward the right shoulder. Continue to pull gently to the back of the head, lengthening the side of the neck. Release back to center. Drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll the center. A few more rounds at your own pace. Take the chin back toward the center and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And chin back toward the chest again. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet, hands supporting to either side. And then turn your toes toward each other, and then roll them out. 2 more times. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Take outer rotation, circling the ankles. And back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again, cross your shins and take the opposite shin on top, non-dominant crossing of the legs. Take the arms up high and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. now back up. Exhale, twist your left. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Back up to center. Exhale, other side. Back to center again. Legs forward, forward fold. Make your way back up. Tabletop. Step the feet to the floor about hips width. Hands come back behind you. Lift. Let the shoulders broaden. Let the hips come up higher. Release. Take the seat back down. Let the legs go wide off your mats. Left hand to the floor, right arm up, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach over toward the left leg, grabbing the inside of the foot. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, deepen that forward fold, nice and easy. So Rebecca, forward fold first. Yeah. Inhale, make your way back up, and then let's go to the other side. Right hand to the floor, left arm is up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach forward, grabbing the foot. So we're early in the practice. You don't have to go too deeply yet. We're just beginning to let the muscles release. Inhale, coming back up. Now we're going for the side stretch. Left arm to inside the left leg, right arm out, and then up and overhead and gently sliding over toward the left. And then if you can reach to bind the right hand to your left foot, go ahead. If you're not ready yet, just keep extending through the right fingertips. Release, coming back up, switching sides. Press your right arm to inside the right leg. Expand the left arm out and then overhead, gently sliding over toward the right. And of course, if you have the bind, take your bind. And release, make your way back up. Take the hands back behind you, outwardly rotate your fingertips so that the front of the shoulders broaden. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press your fingertips to the floor, start to lean forward nice and slow. And then once you get to a certain point, if you have the mobility, then you can take the hands forward. If you're still rather tight, you can keep your hands back behind you for support as you keep the spine lengthening. Now, if you have your hands forward, just very slowly, gently walk yourself forward. Right, so again, still very early in the practice. No need to go too deeply just yet. All right, start to make your way back up. With your hands to the inner thighs above the knees, pull up. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Baddha Konasana, grabbing the ankles. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. You can press your elbows to your inner thighs to get more hip opening. And take it back up. Let the feet go a little bit further forward. Tadasana. You can grab the inner feet, thread the arms underneath. Inhale, lengthen. And this time on the forward fold, you can round as much as you want. And release. Make your way back up. Left leg extends forward toward the corner of the mat, stepping your right foot down. Now, when you step your right foot down, give yourself about 1.5 foot distance between your heel and your seat, and then pivot to the heel. Frame your left leg with your hands, and then you're going to roll into your right hip by rolling the knee forward and back. So roll the right knee forward, Roll the right knee back. Roll the right knee forward. Roll the right knee back 5 times. Roll forward. Roll back. Roll forward. Roll back. Roll forward. This time as you roll back, stay rolling back. Support with your left palm down and gently press your right thigh away from you. Start to release. Draw the right heel in. Right hand behind you. Lift and extend. Reaching through your left fingertips. And then threading the needle. Left arm underneath your right. You don't have to come all the way down. You're just looking for rotation. And release. Come back to the extension. Reach. And then take the seat down. Draw the right heel back behind you. Left hand to the floor. Right arm up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And release. Make your way back up. Twist to the right. And then side bend over the left leg. Reach your right arm overhead. And again, just keep extending through the right fingertips. Or if you can bind, take the right hand to bind to the left foot. Release. Take it back up. Keep the legs. And twist to your left. And back to center, switch sides. Right heel extends forward toward the corner of the mat. And step the left foot down. The left heel should be maybe about 1.5 feet, 2 feet away from you, and then pivot to the heel. Frame your right leg with your hands. So you want to get the left arm away from the left leg, so toward the inner right thigh. We'll get the arm out of the way. And then roll the left knee forward. Roll the left knee back 5 times. Roll forward. Roll back. Roll forward. Roll back, roll forward, roll back. One more time. Roll forward this time. Roll back, plant your right palm down, and gently press your inner left thigh away. So you're going into the inner left thighs for extension and the openness into the hip. And start to release. Draw the left heel in, left hand back behind you. Lift and extend. And then threading the needle, right arm underneath your left, and then rotate into the spine, middle and upper back, lower back. Then come back up to re-extend first, and then take the seat back down, square back center. Draw the left heel back. Right hand to the floor, left arm is up. Inhale, exhale, fold forward over the right leg. And release, come back up on the inhale, exhale, twist to your left. Stay twisting, side bend forward over the right leg, reach your left arm overhead, and just keep extending, or if you can bind left hand to right foot, take your bind. And start to release, make your way back up, keep the legs as they are, and then twist to the right. Square back to center, carry your left leg forward, and let's take the inner thighs toward each other again for forward fold, coming back to symmetry. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Perhaps this time you feel that this forward fold is a little bit more open, so you can get a little bit deeper. And make your way back up. Bend your knees, swing the legs back behind you, standing on top of the shins. Hands together in prayer, interlace, press your palms forward, round the spine, chin toward the chest. On the inhale, release to come up into a slight back bend. Come back to neutral, releasing your hands, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back, lift the sternum up and gaze up. Come back to neutral, release, hands together in prayer, interlace with the other thumb on top. Press forward and round the spine. Inhale, lift up, reach your palms up, slight back bend. Come back to neutral, wrap the hands back behind you, and again, take the non-dominant thumb on top as you interlace, broaden, reach back, lift up, gaze up. And back to neutral, release, reach your arms forward. Right hand to your left shoulder, left hand to your right elbow, and gently pulling there, stretching your shoulders. Then reach your right arm forward, up and back, and then with your left hand, pull back in space. Come back up to a more neutral spine, and then side bend over to your left. Back to center. Wrap the left arm back behind you, either just reaching for the upper right shoulder blade, or if you can make the connection with your hands for Gomakasana, go ahead and take. And then staying here, as you go into the shoulders, draw the left shoulder back, right elbow up, and then maybe even tilting back just a little bit. Coming back to neutral. So notice the rotation into your shoulders, your elbows, and both arms. We're going to reconstruct the joints. So you're going to take the Gomakasana, release your binds. Left hand to a fist. Extend the left arm out. De-rotate your fist so the fist rolls up toward the sky. Bend your left elbow. Release your left hand. Raise your left arm up. Raise your right arm up. And release all the way down. So that's reconstructing of the joints and de-rotating all the joints, okay? And then reach your arms forward. This time is your left hand to your right shoulder, right hand to your left elbow, and gently pulling here. Then reach your left arm forward, up and back. And with your right hand, pull the left elbow back in space and lift up. Take it back to neutral, side bending over to the right. Come back to center. Reach your right hand back behind you for Gomakasana. So if you're not able to bind, then you're just reaching your right hand to upper left shoulder blade. If you are able to bind, go ahead and take it. Then once you have your bind, start to think about the right shoulder joint back in space, left elbow reaching up, and then tilting the head slightly back to open all that up. Come back to neutral spine. Release your binds. Right hand to a fist. So this is reconstruction of the joints. Extend the right arm out. De-rotate your fist so the fist facing up. Bend your right elbow. Release your right hand. Reach up with your right arm. Reach up with your left arm. And then hands to the hips alongside. And then raising your left arm up again, bend your left elbow. Left elbow to the right knee and touch 5 times up and down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, lift. Elbow to the knee is 3. Inhale, lift. Elbow to the knee is 4. Inhale, lift. Elbow to the knee is 5. Inhale, lift. Re-extend the left arm. Switch. Left hand down. Right arm up. Bend your right elbow. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, lift. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, lift. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, lift. That's 3. Right elbow, left knee is 4. Inhale, lift. Last one. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale up. 5. Releasing your right arm. Walk your hands forward. Tuck the toes under. And slowly walk it back to your down dog. And pedaling out your legs. Walk it out side to side. All right, come back to stillness and down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose around. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Inhale, kick it back up. Step the right foot forward. Warrior 1. Natalie, back heel down for Warrior 1. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. 3 times up and down. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, reach up. Keep the arms reaching up, bending the front knee for Warrior 1. Open it up for Warrior 2. And same thing here. Lengthen front leg, reach both arms up. Bend the front knee, Warrior 2. 3 times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale, reach up. Warrior 2. Flip the front palm for reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. You can modify elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor. Left arm, reach up. Extend your side angle. Reach your left arm forward and the palm is facing down. Half bind. Left arm up and behind you. You may stay here if your shoulders are tight, or take the full bind. Dip the right shoulder lower, wrap the right arm underneath to take the full bind. Release your binds, inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, 1 breath, exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras. On the inhale, lift up baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. This time, inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms for cobra, take it. If you need to keep your elbows bending, modification, go ahead. And bend the elbows all the way down for child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. And then down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior 1. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Exhale, bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. 1 more. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching, bending the front knee, Warrior 1. Open it up, Warrior 2. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm up and back. Exhale, side angle, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, right arm reaching up. Extend the side angle, right palm face down and reach forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. All right, so you're welcome to stay here if your shoulders are tight or you're not ready. Or if you want to take the full bind, left arm underneath and open. Release your binds. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down. So 3 progressive cobras again. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up, and this is your cobra, full extension of your arms if you have it, bending up the elbows if you need it. And release all the way down, child's pose, feet toward the heels, and fold. Down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up, open up the hips, bend the right knee, and flip the dog. Roll on to outside the left foot, drop the right foot back behind you. You have a choice, stay here in the flip dog or side plank by picking up the right foot, drawing your right knee in. Then you have the option of hand to knee, if you want, hand to big toe, and extend. And start to release, flip it back, 3-legged dog, knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Kick it back, fallen triangle, right leg over to the left side and lift. So again, you have an option here, stay here, or pick up the right foot with your left hand and extend out, suspend that foot in space, or release your binds and just let your right heel suspend in space. Flip it back, 3-legged dog, stepping your right foot forward, warrior one. Left hand to catch your right wrist, extend up and side bending to your left. Back to center, switch hands, extend, side bending to the right. Back to center, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, lift up, gaze up, ecstatic warrior. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Come back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen your right leg, triangle. Right hand to top of the shin or to the floor, left arm up. Extended triangle, left palm face down, reach forward. Half bind, left arm up and behind you. So again, you have a choice here. Stay in half bound triangle. If you want the fully bound triangle, then bend your right knee, come into the bound side angle first, and then lengthen out the front leg. Then start to release your binds. Inhale, come all the way up into reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee to outside the left arm and touch. Kick it back up, open up the hips, bend the left knee, and flip the dog. So again, you have the option of staying here or pick up the left foot for side plank. You can take the left hand to left knee or yogic toe lock and extend. Release, flip it back, left leg up, three-legged dog. Knee comes into twist and touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Fallen triangle, left leg over to the right side, lift and extend. So you have the option again also to just stay here, or you can pick up the left foot with your right hand and extend or suspend. Release, flip it back, three-legged dog, step the left foot forward, warrior one. Right hand catching your left wrist, extend and side bending to the right. Take it back up, switch hands, extend, side bending to your left. Take it back up, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace with the opposite thumb on top. So you're non-dominant interlacing of your hands, lift up, gaze up. Bow forward, devotional. All the way back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm reaching up. Extended triangle, right palm face down, reach forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you, and either staying there in the half bound triangle or bend your left knee to take the full bind in the side angle first, and then lengthen out the left leg for bound triangle. Release your binds. Inhale, come up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to outside the right arm, listen up. Then down with the knee to outside the right arm, to the inside the right arm, and lift. Stay there. And then down the inside the right arm to the outside the right arm. Lift, and then kick it up. Three-legged dog. Open up the hips, bend the right knee, and flipping the dog. And then let's sit to face the back of the room. Marichyasana. So you should have 1 fist distance between your right foot and your left leg. Left hand to the floor, right arm is up and fold forward, grabbing the inside of the left foot with your right hand. Keep the right knee drawing in toward the right shoulder, squeezing toward the midline, and fold. You may stay here, square of your shoulders, or start binding. Wrap the right arm around the right shin, or the left hand behind you for the full bind and fold. Release, take it back up. Stay with your legs, right hand behind you. Wrap the left arm around the right knee and twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist to your left. Forward folding dragonfly. So roll to the outer left leg. Swing the right leg around and walk the right leg higher up, right foot higher up the left leg. And the toes point over to the left side. Left hand to your floor for support. Right arm is up. Reach forward and squeeze towards the inner right thigh. And right arm wraps around the right shin. Forehead comes down. You may stay here. Or if you can leverage the weight of your body to take the full bind, go ahead and take the full bind. If you have the full bind, release your full bind. We're going to float that dragonfly. Right hand to grab the outer left foot. Press into your right foot, lift the feet, and hover here. All right. When you're ready, sit back down. We're going to flip it back around. Right foot comes down. Left foot comes down. Kick the right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. Wrap the right arm underneath for eagle arms. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, bow forward. Stay in the forward fold, either hover in space or touch your fingertips down if you're able to, or if you have even more flexibility, it's your forearms touching down. Stay in the forward fold, releasing the arms for airplane. Arms out to either side. You may stay there, or Kuntiasana 2, hands to the floor, pivot to your left heel. Kick the right leg out, chaturanga arms, and shift. If you have even more, you can take the left cheek down, left leg up, for Asurasana, fallen angel. All right, wherever you are, step the left foot back down, step the right foot back down. So you're in the low lunge, and then take the seat back toward the left heel, coming into the squat of Skandasana. Once you settle here, you can take your hands together in prayer. If you have the bind, go ahead and wrap the left arm around the left shin, right hand back behind you. Release your bind, stay in that squat, and you're going to fold over your right leg. So right hand to the floor, left hand to grab the right foot, and fold. If you're not able to fold, you can just grab either side of, to the floor. Right? All right, release. Take the seat down. Skandasana. Right hand to grab the left ankle. Side bending over the right leg. Left arm overhead. Either just keep reaching to the front of the room or binding left hand to the right foot. So this is your full Skandasana. Begin to release. Make your way back up. Stay sitting down. Twist to your left. Wrap the right arm around your left knee, facing the back of the room. Inhale back to center. Counter twist to the right. Option to stay here and take a few more breaths. You're going to lift up into one-legged crow. Left knee to left arm. Right leg over to the right side, or you can shoot it back in space. Good. Nice. All right. So from the neutralizing twist of the Skandasana, making our way up and forward, coming back into Warrior Two. In a reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon. Right hand forward about a foot, lobe off to right side, and tip it forward to balance. You may stay here in regular half moon. If you like binding, left hand to left foot. Or both hands to your left foot for the full Chapasana. Begin to break, step it all the way back into reverse warrior. Exhale, bound side angle to go into bound half moon. So either take the half bind or the full bind again. This is just a setup, and then we're going to tip it forward, step the left foot forward into the fully bound half moon. So you're stepping on the right foot, hopefully with a full bind. If you don't have a full bind, it could be a half bind, and then shifting forward again into half moon shape. All right. Start to break, step it back, release your binds. Inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Then when you get to down dog, knees down for a headstand of choice. It could be a classic headstand. It could be a tripod headstand. If you prefer a forearm stand or a handstand, you can take any of those options. Or just take a child's pose or stay in your down dog. So your inversion of choice for the next few breaths. All righty, let's start to finish up. Let's take a proper child's pose just to give yourself a little bit of a rest. All right, down dog. Inhale, left heel up, left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee, and flip the dog. And then once you have to flip dog, sit and face the back of the room again, Marichyasana. So having about 1/5 distance between your left hand and the right foot. Left foot and the right leg. Left arm up and forward fold. And once you have the bind of the left hand to your right foot, draw the left knee in toward the left shoulder. So that's toward the center line. If this is good, stay here. If you're working on binding, wrap the left arm around the left shin for the half bind, or take the full bind and forward fold. And begin to release. Lifting back up to center, keep the legs as they are, and twist to your left. Back to center, counter twist to the right. Forward folding dragonfly, roll to outside the right leg, right foot. Swing the left leg around and walk the left foot as high up the right leg as possible. All the toes point to the right side of the room. Inhale, left arm up, reach forward, and wrap the left arm around the left shin and squeeze toward the inner left thigh as you fold forward. You may stay here with your right hand supporting in a half bind, or if you have the flexibility and the leverage, take the full bind. Start to release your bind. Floating dragonfly. Left hand to grab the outer right foot. Lean the weight forward. See if you can come to your left foot and pick up the right leg. And start to release. Then rotate your hands back forward. And tuck the right toes under. Raise your left leg up. Three-legged dog. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior one. Eagle arms. Wrap the left arm underneath your right. Lift up, gaze up. Bow forward, devotional. So again, you can hover in space. You can touch your fingertips down. You can take your forearms down. Then start to release your binds for airplane. Digging your left shoulder underneath your left knee, arms out to either side. And then you can choose to stay here in airplane. You can choose to go into Skandasana 2 or Asurasana, fallen angel. All right, you're going to start to break. Step the right foot back down. Step the left foot back in. All right, and then on the inhale, make your way up into reverse warrior. Stretch out your left side. And then half moon, left hand forward about a foot. Loop up the left side. And come into your balance. Once you connect with the balance, you can bind right hand to right foot or both hands to your right foot. Then begin to break and step it back. Reverse warrior. And then bound side angle, fully bound or half bound. And then from there, either stay here or you're working forward into a half moon once again. Starting to break, step it back, release your binds, come up, and then, how do we get into Skandasana? I think we just took the hands down, and then shifting back to Skandasana. All right, once you have a steady balance in your Skandasana, then hands together in prayer. And then if you're taking full bind, yeah, if it's too tight, Natalie, you can just keep your hands on the floor. Yeah, just stay there. It's okay. All right, and let's forward fold over your left leg. So release your binds. Left hand to the floor. Right arm up on the inhale. Exhale, fold over your left leg. All right, start to release and sit all the way down. Skandasana, left hand to grab the right ankle, side bending over the left leg. Either just keep reaching forward or binding the right hand to left foot. All right, begin to release. Make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are and twist to the right. Back to center. Counter twist to your left. So again, your choice to stay here or your arm balance of choice. Right? If you're taking one-legged crow with the left leg over to left side, that's great. It's harder, right? To the side versus behind you. So whichever works, play with. Yep. Right? So when we come up, the leg is going to be to the side, right? Coming up from Skandasana. So it's just pressing your foot to the floor for leverage. Set up your arms. Then right knee to right arm and start to shift forward first. And then as you tip forward, maybe just the left leg out to left side, and that's good enough. Even if the toes just barely come off the floor, it is quite difficult to keep that leg extended and lifted, right? So, right? So it's a lot harder to go sideways than to extend the leg back. So initially when you start, it could just be the foot staying there or just off the floor. And then in time, you can lift it higher. All right, so let's make our way back up. Left foot comes down. Inhale all the way up into reverse warrior. And then hands to the floor. First, chaturanga up dog, down dog. And then when you get to down dog, you can make your choice of another inversion. All right, so inversion again, headstand, forearm stand, handstand, or shoulder stand. If you like transitions, you can take maybe a headstand that transitions into your forearm stand, right? For more advanced students, I haven't been able to do it for years, but I'll just throw it out there in case you are able to do it. Handstand to lower into your forearm stand. So you have to be very strong in bending the arms back and still be able to control to go from a handstand into a forearm stand. So it's a whole nother skill, right? If you have any of the Ashtanga 7 headstands, you can do that. If you have your Supreme arm balance headstands, forearm stands, you can take those as well. I'll give you another 3 breaths to work through whatever you want. And then if you want to go to child's pose, feel free. Alrighty, down dog. Left leg up. Step the left foot forward, crescent moon. Right knee comes down. Right, taking extra padding to your right knee if you need it. So if you have a towel, fantastic, take it. If you want to fold your mat right side towards center, we'll double up your mat. I will be here for a little bit, so if you need the extra padding, take it. So once you set up the base and you're ready, arms up, Venus Mudra. Feel free, based on your level of practice and what you would like to work within the pose. You can stay here. You can wrap the hands back behind you for the heart opener. You can side bend left. It could be forearm to the leg or left hand to the floor, or you can side bend to the right. If you like your mermaids, you can bind hand to foot. Mermaid 2, grabbing the inside of the foot, foot to your elbow crease. If you want to go back in space, right hand to right heel, left arm up and back. If you have even more, right hand can come down, walk your left foot in, and go even deeper, going back in space. I'm beginning to get more air time too, so I'm getting there. All right, let's break. Let's come to half split, and we'll work toward the full split. So tucking your right toes under, shift the hips over your right knee, flex your left foot. All right, one more preparation. Step the left foot back down, walk the left foot further forward by a few inches, and then keep lunging the hips forward, going to deeper lunge. So working toward the full split. And then let's shift it back one more time into the half split. All right, so the next time we come forward is working toward the full split by sliding your left heel forward and right knee back. So when you're ready, go ahead. If you don't have the full split, work within a half split or the lunge. Just keep going back and forth progressively. If within your split you have options, take it. Forward folding, rotating, and binding. All righty, let's start to finish up. So when you're ready to come out, hands either side, and as you lift the seat up, gently drag that left heel back in. Then shift back forward, stepping your left foot back down, tuck the right toes under, and step it back to down dog, and then extended malasana, heels together, toes apart, and then drawing the seat toward the heels and folding forward. And just keep reaching your arms forward, find the extension, and this is a very nice way to release your hips and your hamstrings. And as you take the next few breaths, those of us who are monkeys, we can take a few hops here. Maybe a cactus handstand. Maybe a straddle. Alrighty, let's break. Make your way back to down dog. Second side, crescent moon, right foot up. Step the right foot forward, left knee comes down. Extra padding to your left knee if you need it. Set up the base of the pose. And then when you're ready, arms up. And then once you get a few breaths in, whatever options you like, so just repeat what you did on the first side. So wrapping hands back behind you, other thumb on top. Side bending to the right, right arm to right leg, or right hand to floor, left arm overhead, or side bending the other direction. All right, binding hand to foot, your mermaids. It could be mermaid 1, revolved mermaid 1, mermaid 2. Right, or if you went back in space, you're going to tuck the left toes under. Left hand to left heel. So you have the option of keeping your right leg extended, right arm up and back, or go deeper by stepping your right foot in and go even further back. All right, so the balance we've been playing with the last few weeks is quite a challenging balance. It's left hand to left heel. Looking forward and see if we can pick up the right foot and maybe even extend the right leg forward. It's a tricky balance. I feel we're both making progress, so keep working on it. 2 more breaths. Oh, good. Well, if you can just pick up the foot with a bent knee and can hold it for a bit, right? That might be the beginning. And then eventually, if you can hold it for more than two breaths or 2 seconds, start working the extension. All right. Let's come into, out of the crescent moon, into your half split. And folding forward. So working on the hamstrings and then the hips and the hamstrings and hips to go into the preparation for the split. All right, begin to step the right foot down and walk the right foot forward about 3 or 4 inches and keep lunging forward for the hip opener. All right, shift it back one more time. And when you're ready, the next time you are ready to come forward, you can slide the right heel forward, left knee back, right heel forward, left knee back. Work mindfully into whatever split variation you have. It could be just your hands supporting. If your legs can come all the way down, your feet can come down, great. If not, just hover in space and keep supporting. Then if you're going further, you can take the forward fold. You can take the rotation to your left and side bend with the left arm reaching forward or binding hand to foot. And then you have even deeper variations. Alrighty, let's start to finish up. So with your hands to either side for support, start to lift the seat and be light on the front heel so you can drag the heel back. And then step the right foot down, lunge forward again, tuck the left toes under, and press it back to extended Malasana. Heels together, toes apart. Or if you have another favorite way of neutralizing, take whatever you need. And then again, once you get a few breaths in, your choice of staying there, coming to down dog, coming to child's pose, or take a few more hops into whatever variations you like. This time, I'm going to take the Cactus forearm stand. Let's see where I get with this one. Much harder. All righty, let's break. Down dog. And when you're ready, walk or jump through to a seated position. So let me show you Ninja Start before we take it. All right, so Ninja Start is basically our reclined twisting, but we're doing a double bind. So you're going to start with the twist, and you're going to bind bottom leg. So it's the right foot with the left hand to left foot, and you're going to extend it out and try to draw the left shoulder blade toward the floor the best you can, and look toward the left shoulder behind you. All right, so go ahead, come onto your back, draw the knees in, and then roll to the outer right hip, outer right leg. So you don't have to go too deeply yet because you have to bind the left hand to the inner right foot. Once you have that bind, now you're ready to take the right hand to outer left foot. So extend the left leg out, extend and draw the left shoulder down toward the floor as you twist. And start to release, take it back to center. So you can bend that left knee first, and that would reduce the tension so you can release and come back. All right, once you draw the knees in, drop the knees over to the left side and start binding. Right hand to your inner left foot first, that's the first bind. Then left hand to the outer right foot, and then extend. Extending your right leg out, and then draw the right shoulder blade toward the floor the best you can. right, start to bring it back to center and hug both knees in. And once you're feeling pretty neutral and you're ready, step the feet to the floor and gently slide the legs forward for Savasana. Find relaxation and then let it all go. Starting to draw your breath back in and moving your fingers and the toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. When you take your seat, let's take a non-dominant shin on top, giving your non-dominant hip a little bit more work to even out. Reconnecting to an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Thank you. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video and in my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again for joining me. See you next time.